Welcome to SKML Chess Academy. In the last video, we have seen Ruy Lopez main variation, and now in this video, we will see the attempts by black to reduce the advantage which white gets in the main line. Let us see how does it do. Normally, black adopts two types of play here. One, it tries to improve the pawn majority, get the queen side majority. This is in one variation. Another variation is it will get a solid line by sacrificing a pawn, which is known as a martial sacrifice. So we will discuss these two variations in this video. Now let us see how does it differ. In this, we know e4, e5, knight f3, knight c6, bishop b5, bishop b5, a6, bishop b4, bishop a4, then knight f6, then comes 5 castling. After 5 castling, now we know that in this position, black and white tries to develop their pieces, retain the pieces, retain the pawns on e4 and e5, and white tries to hang on this, does not give up this light squared bishop, so does not want to exchange the light squared bishop. Then black, last variation mainline we have seen knight come to a5. After pushing c7, c5, it will go back to knight c6. These are the ideas which we have seen in the main variation. Now let us see. Now here after knight f6, bishop e7, rook comes to, you have seen in this, after bishop e7, knight f6, we castled, then comes bishop e7, then comes rook e1, and then comes b5. So whites fall back, bishop b3. Now on the seventh move, he protects strong point defense, d6 and c3, making a flight square or escaping square for the bishop to c2. Then here black tries knight a5. Here it changed. It first castles on the king side. Black castles, then d4, bishop g4, put the pin, bishop e3. You see bishop e3 and knight d2, knight f1, knight g3. These are all the some of the things which are common in the opening. And opening main object of the main opening is where do you place your minor pieces. Okay, once you are putting them where, once you place the minor pieces in a good square, your opening problems are solved. Normally, this opening problem will occur for the black. Now you see here, black already developed all his minor pieces. Only has to take care of this queen, where to place this queen, and then that both rooks will be connected. So here, once bishop e3, we say we are repeating some of the opening principle time and again, so that it will you will remember these principles thoroughly. Then he will do e into d4. He takes e into d4, c into d4. You see, white gets two pawns placed at the center. Now comes knight a5, asking the white, what do you do with this bishop on b3? Then bishop comes back to c2. Then he goes back, he comes, you see, last main line and this line, the difference is in the previous line, it has gone to knight c6 after pushing c7, c5. But here, first he comes c4, knight is coming to c4 and bishop. So he is attacking this bishop at the same time he's attacking the pawn. So this is important technique one should remember. In the previous move, white developed bishop to e3, but when the situation demands on board, it falls back. This backing, going back to save some pawns or important squares, important pawns, is the one criteria normally beginners miss this. They think that once I have developed the piece, I should not come back. You should come back when situation demands. This is the point we want to, I like to highlight in this. Then when bishop c1, then c5, striking at the center. Then he attack the knight here, knight goes back to knight a5, then knight b d2, knight c6. Okay. This is the, since white's blacks all pieces are developed, almost black solved all these problems. So it gets a free play. So he tried to. This is one of the variation where black try to get a queen side pawn majority. Then now let us see the other is martial sacrifice. We are talking that. Then this move changes with seventh move. We go back here. So bishop b3. Now he castles. Instead of d6, he castles. Then he plays c3. Again, same d5. He is playing d5. You see that counter d5. In the last variation, we have seen the pawn is developed to d6, which is known as a strong point defense. But here, when the pawn black tries to play the pawn to d5, it is known as a counter attack. So he mixed up the things here in the martial sacrifice. So e into d5, knight into d5, knight into e5, knight into e5, rook into e5, c6. So it is known as Marshall's improvement or Marshall sacrifice, and white's game is not so easy. Still, the refutation is going strong. This Marshall refutation is going strong. That's all in this video. Uh, I request whoever seeing this, please share, subscribe, and press the bell icon so that you get a notification on the new videos. Thank you very much.